Vandeham Sri Guru.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 6th Canto, 1st Chapter, text number 55, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on the 11th of August, 1975, in Paris, France.
Sri Rupam Chakrajatam
Isha prakriti sangena purushasya viparjaya asi sa eva na chirat isha sangad viliyate. In the previous verse, it has been discussed, nahi kaschit chanamapi jatu tishtat takarmapi. Nobody can, just like this child, he wants to do something. He does not know that he is doing something nonsense. Similarly, the child's father also, he wants to do something, although it is nonsense. Therefore, here it is mentioned, nahi kaschit, anyone, chanamapi, even for a moment. Nahi kaschit chanamapi jatu tishtati akama. He must do something. This is the tendency. How karjate he avasa. Avasa means being forced. He has no control. He must do something and he has no control over it. So, why no control? Not control means he is controlled by somebody else. He is not in his own control. And what is that controller? Gunai sabhamikoi bala. He has infected some type of material modes of nature and he has to act accordingly. Prakriti kriyamanani, the similar verse is there in the Bhagavad Gita. Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvas. So we are under the control of the modes of material nature. Now the next verse is, Esha prakriti sangena. Esha meaning these, all these living entities, in this way, on account of association with this material nature. Prakriti sangena purushasya viparjaya. Purushasya means the living entities, viparjaya, entanglement. Asit, in this way, he is involved. Saeva no chirat isha sangad. So, he is involved in this way. But if he associates with Isha, the Supreme Lord, then no chirat, very soon, all these things, entanglement, can be finished. This is also confirmed in the Bhagavad Gita. Daivid jesa gunamai mama maya duruttaya. One who is entangled with these modes of material nature, it is very difficult to come out of it. But mameva japrapadante, anyone who takes my shelter, he can. And practically, you have got all experience that our regulative principle is very difficult to give it up. But those who have become devotee, they have easily given up. That is also confirmed in another place. Vasudevi Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayata. If we engage ourselves in devotional service of Vasudeva, Krishna, Janayati Asu Vairagam, then very soon he becomes detached to these material activities. Vairagam, Jnanam chadat ahitam. These two things require knowledge and detachment. Knowledge means that I am not this body, and detachment means I am not this body, therefore I have nothing to do with this material world. In the meantime, because he uttered the name of Narayana, the order carriers of Narayana also came there. So while the Jamadutas were dragging this Ajami to take him to Jamaraj, the Narayana Dutas warned, don't touch him. The Jamadutas complained that this man was very sinful, we must take him to Jamaraj. But the Narayana Dutas said, no, you cannot take, because he has uttered the holy name of Narayana. So the discussion is going on. Now we'll take him. In the meantime, the Narayana Dutas challenged the Jamadutas that do you know the principle of religion? So they were explaining. Now these Jamadutas explained about the past life of Ajami. His past life is described in this way. Ayang hi sutta sampanya. This man, Ajami, was formerly a very learned scholar, Brahmin. Sutta means Vedic knowledge, and sampanna means accomplished. So, ayang hi sutta sampanna sila vritta gunala, and very well behaved, properly situated in his position, jitavrata, and avowedly following the regulatory principle. So he was learned, he was well behaved, and he was avowedly, strictly following the regulatory principles. Mridu means very gentle. Danta, he had control over his senses. Sattva, he was very truthful. Mantravit, Suchi, and he knew all the Vedic mantras and was very clean. Then Gudbagni Atithi Vidhyana, Guru, spiritual master, Agni, sacrificial fire, Vriddha, aged person, Atithi. Atithi means guest without invitation. This is the Vedic culture, that these men should be well received. Guru and spiritual master, Agni, fire, Atithi. Atithi. Atithi means without any fixed up invitation if somebody comes at your place. And old men, they should be respected. Not very long ago, when we were young men, say 30 years old, that time we had seen that a young man would not smoke before an old man. This was the etiquette. Now, they have all forgotten this culture, civilization. They have no respect for old men. And now the time is coming when old men will be killed as mercy killing. Sarvabhuta Suhidam, not only this particular person, but he was friendly to all living entities. Sarvabhuta Suhidam. Sadhu, very honest devotee, sadhu, mitava, did not speak more than required. This is also good qualification. Don't talk nonsense. Unless you are required to speak, don't speak. This is also another good feature. Mitava anasuyava, and not envious to anyone. These were his qualification when he was a young man. Up to the age of, say, 20, he was like this. Ekadasu bonamajata pitri sandesha kirdija. Once upon a time, he was passing through the forest to collect flowers, dry wood, by the order of his father, for performing sacrifices, worshipping the deity. He asked his son, please collect all these things and bring it. Ekadasu bonamajata pitri sandesha kirdija. He's explained as dija. Dija means twice born. So this dija, he was a Brahmin. Dija, he was initiated for the second time. Dija. So he, about his going to the forest for collecting all these things, he was going. Yeah. Adayo tatva avritya phalapushpa samit kusha. In this way, he collected all the things required for sacrifice yajna. Sacrifice yajna, it doesn't require any money. You can collect, just like flowers you can collect, leaves you can collect, kusha, a kind of grass you can collect. And nobody will object. Even if you collect from a nice garden, nobody will object. So while he was coming back home with all these things, what happened? Dadarsha kaminam kaschit kanchit chudram saha bhujishaya. Kamo, a lusty shudra. There are 4 classes: Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. So he saw one lusty Shudra, 4th class. Dadarsha kaminam kanchit chudram saha bhujishaya. What he saw, that this Shudra was embracing another Shudrani, woman Shudra. So nowadays it has become a fashion, young man is kissing another young woman on the street. So this embracing of young man and young woman on the public street was strictly prohibited, especially for the higher caste. But the Shudras, the lower class, 4th class men, they used to do such things sometimes, not always. And what was their position? Pitvacha madhumaireyam madar gurdita netraya. They were not only embracing, but they were drunken. And their eyes were rolling in a different way. Mattaya, and being mad, almost mad, mattaya, or intoxicated. Visratha nibhya vapitam nirapatrapam. The dress of both of them were loose and they did not care for it. So in this posture, krirantam, doing their own business, anugayantam, singing, hasantam, laughing, cheering, hasantam, anayantiki, in a place in the forest. So he saw this young man. So after seeing that, he also became inclined, lusty, and that will be explained next, that he became a victim of this lusty woman, and then he lost his good character and left home, and his young wife, coming of very respectable family, he forgot everything then in association with these prostitutes, he gradually become degenerated, degraded. He became a thief, he became a rogue, he became a cheater. That we will explain it. The purpose is, human life is not meant for these things. Human life is meant for being elevated to the highest platform of good character and controlling the senses, controlling the mind, remain very clean, and then you can make progress and your life can become successful. So, because they are not accustomed or ready to follow this, therefore so many rascals and dangerous yogis are advertising that there is no need of control. You can join this yoga system and give me money, and I'll give you mantra, and you become God. Be careful of these dogs. Thank you.